Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's Spartan Show. On this episode, head wrestling coach Kevin Lake and senior Chase Wilson join us to take a look back at Nationals. We will also be joined by head softball coach Josh Dzurick and senior Mallorie Jennings as they give us an update on the softball season. Stay tuned.
Head wrestling coach Kevin Lake and the Spartans NCAA Division III national qualifying wrestler Chase Wilson are now on set with us. Chase, let's start with you. Take us back to your national meet experience. What were some of the best parts of the trip to Cleveland and the tournament itself?
Just the experience itself was pretty fun. Everyone works to get there, so it was nice to just get there and soak it all in. Nice last round for everyone. The tournament itself didn't go as I wanted it to, but I went 2-2, so I got some wins there. But it was a good experience overall.
All right, and Coach, what Chase done not only at Nationals but throughout his senior season and career mean to the Manchester University wrestling program?
Well, it means a lot. You know, in this sport, even though it's an individual sport, you don't accomplish anything by yourself. And so collectively as a group, we can kind of look to his performance and what he was able to do at the national tournament, and it's an affirmation for everybody that we're doing the right things. We're making the progress and the goals that we set for the program, and we're working toward those. And it's a testament to that work, and it's an affirmation. It's something that they can look to. It's motivation for them to continue to work and to put themselves in that same position. And I think you'll see in the future a lot of those individuals on our team having those opportunities to compete and wrestle on that big stage.
And Chase, what are two things that you're going to take away from your wrestling career here at Manchester University?
Just the life lessons I've learned from coach and the teammates. Wrestling in general, I learned great work ethic and responsibilities, discipline, and those things transfer over from the practice room to competition into life. And I'll definitely take those things moving forward and carry that out in everything I do in my life.
All right, and Coach, looking ahead to the near future, what are some things you and Coach Music see on the horizon?
Well, hopefully a lot of the same thing as what you saw this year. Our program took some big steps in terms of level of competition. We competed at the national duels and came away with a win for the first time, and that was big for our program. We're going to continue to go to that event. We're going to really challenge ourselves schedule-wise and prepare guys to compete at the national tournament on the biggest stage. And we have a room full of really motivated guys. We've already seen the work that they're doing this off season to be in that position, and so we're really excited. I think the future is bright, and a testament to Chase and his work over those 4 years to really put us in that position. So it's an exciting time to be a Manchester wrestler.
All right, we appreciate you taking the time to talk with us, and congratulate you and the program on your season this year.
Thank you.
The Spartan Show MVP this week is senior women's track and fielder Kara Brueggemann, who was runner-up in the hammer throw event, throwing for a distance of 47.23 meters, which is the second longest throw in program history and a new career personal best for her. Kara also competed in the javelin throw, where she threw for a distance of 33.27 meters to place second in that event. Congratulations, Kara. This week's highlight segment takes us to Spartan Field on March 26th, where the Spartan softball team went head-to-head with St. Mary's College in a doubleheader. The Bellies broke away in Game 1 with 9 runs in the 6th en route to a 14-4 sixth-inning victory. They came back with a combined 7 tallies over the 3rd and 4th frames of the night game to ensure an 8-0 sixth-inning triumph at Spartan Field. Despite the 2 defeats, there was some silver lining for Manchester University. Among the positives for Coach Josh Dzurick squad was junior catcher Sydney Thompson going 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored in one game, and freshman pitcher Alex Whitning holding down the Bellies offense in Game 2, only allowing 1 run on 2 hits over 2 frames. Another set of highlights came from the trio of senior Mallorie Jennings and sophomore Mackenzie Nyland and freshman Kendall Torrance, who earned an RBI apiece for the first contest.
Head softball coach Josh Dzurick and senior Mallorie Jennings are now on set with us. Coach, let's start with you. The team is out to a 1-1 start in conference play and had a rather successful Florida spring break trip. What have been some of the bigger highlights over the first part of the year?
Yeah, I think some of the highlights for us starting off the year, our first home game, we were able to sweep Huntington. I think it's been a few years since we were able to beat them. The bats have been kind of exciting. We've hit a lot of home runs, and it's been consistent. So to start off pretty fast with hitting has been kind of exciting. Finishing Florida with 3 wins played a very tough schedule down there, played some really good teams, and to be able to come out of there with some confidence. And then even heading into conference play, we split with Hope. It was kind of exciting to watch the national pitcher of the week versus the national hitter of the week in Lauren. They had some good battles, and Lauren was pretty successful there. I think she was 2 for 2 with 2 walks, and I don't think the schedules usually match up where you get those type of marquee matchups. And then we came away with a split. I think Hope's ranked top 25 in the country, and we put a solid game together in game 2, and it kind of set us up for conference play. And game 1 in conference, a long road trip, and got off the bus, and we're ready to go, and had a pretty solid game in game 1. And Maddie pitched excellent as a senior ace of the staff. I think she did what she was supposed to do, and the bats kind of backed her up. Lauren had 2 more home runs, and Kate added another one. And we had one bad inning, I think, in the 2 games to start conference play, and that's softball. So you're pretty positive with the long road trip. They swept us last year, so we were hopeful to win both, but again, like I said, 1 bad inning. So you're kind of excited, where you're going. The freshman pitchers are starting to step up, and we're a pretty deep team and a lot of competition. So it's an exciting start.
All right, and Mallory, in your last year in the program, what have you been looking forward to the most as a senior softball player?
I think with this year especially, I'm just most excited about playing with the team we have. Like Coach said, we're very deep. Our freshman class is very competitive, and we're just competitive as a whole, so that makes me really excited for how the season's going to go. And I've built a lot of relationships with girls on the team, and I'm just excited to have one more year to play the game that I really enjoy with them.
All right, now you handle a dual role for the team as an outfielder and a pitcher. What has led you to be so successful in handling both of those positions?
I think with playing both those positions, it just comes down to work ethic, and I think you have to put in a lot of work no matter even if you just play like one position on the field. But playing 2, I've just tried to put myself in the best position to be the best player, whether that's the outfield that my team needs or coming in to close the game. So I just try to put in a lot of extra work outside of practice time just to make sure that I'm the best I can be at either position.
All right, Coach, what will be the biggest keys toward the 2018 season being a successful one?
Consistency. I mean, that's something we talk about. We've always, the last couple of years, we've been pretty dynamic. At any given moment, we can handle some of the top teams in the country, but we don't do that consistently. So we've got to show up with the right attitude and effort. This team's very competitive. They're also very hard on themselves, and when things don't go according to plan, they tend to get down on themselves a little bit. And we've talked a lot about that, of picking each other up, trying to stay focused. And if we can give a consistent effort, we'll put ourselves in position to win games, and that's all you can really ask.
All right, well, we appreciate both of you joining with us, and don't forget, this weekend, Spartans will be facing HCAC foe Franklin College here at Spartan Field at 1 p.m.
That'll conclude this episode of The Spartan Show. We would like to thank our guests for joining us. For updates on events, news, and scores, be sure to follow us on Twitter at MUSpartans and visit our website at MUSpartans.com. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks for watching our video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. To watch our latest video, click the box here. To subscribe to our channel, click this circle.